Okay, so just finished sound checking. It is, of course, the Bicycle Thieves. Fellas, can you introduce yourself and tell me who you are, what you do in the band?
I'm Tom, and I'm a singer and play rhythm guitar.
I'm James, and I play guitar.
I'm going to be really honest with you guys. Just heard you sound check, and it was damn good. But I don't know too much about you, but every time we've spoken to bands throughout the festival, we've said, who are the ones to watch? They've said you.
Oh, nice.
So, but can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, we formed in November as the band that we've got in the moment.
November just
gone, yeah.
Wow. And you're support. I just want to clarify, they in November, and they today are supporting the Zootons, which is pretty good going.
But we couldn't find a drummer for a while. It was always a problem, I think.
We were having practices where he was drumming and he's the singer, so all sorts. He was hanging all sorts of angles, but as soon as we found Nick, we started doing gigs and escalated from there until apparently people are saying we're the ones to watch.
And then we got
You're pretty taken aback by that. I can see it in your eyes. Is it pretty exciting when you kind of, you are the band on everyone's lips?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's been really bizarre since November because we put some demos up on MySpace that we recorded in bedrooms basically, and then from those, like, a lot of people got in contact, and then started playing live, and it was just we learned very quickly, didn't we? It was a very steep learning curve in many ways, but good for that.
Considering it's been 6 months, we've sort of done like the most varied gigs you'll ever do. I mean, last night we played in something off Phoenix Nights. It was great though. We were on stage sweating out.
It's okay. You can play. You can talk like a rock star. You are one.
But then we supported the core teams at the Carnival Academy, and we were main support. And there was 1,000 people there or so, and and then the next week we'll be playing in like some room in Birmingham, and there's 20 people there. It's all character building. They're all just as good as each other. It's just. It's been a great learning curve, and I'm enjoying it, certainly. Do
you think that's quite important? You're saying about, every gig's, really different. Do you think it's important to kind of keep it real and keep, learning from the gigs, or, do you think that, you're going to start getting a bit picky?
I think at this stage, it's still learning our craft as a band, do you know what I mean? Like, we just get, like, every month that goes by and we play all these small gigs, we're getting better and tighter at doing that, so I think it's great doing that at least for another 6 months.
Yeah, it's not been a case of us turning gigs down. It's just because we're working and stuff as well. It's just we do what we can, and like if someone offers us a good gig that we think we can make an impression, we'll do it.
It's like we played a gig in Doncaster, and we packed all the gears, we've got 5 people, into a Ford car, and it's just and then driver, and it's great. It's great. I mean, it's cramped, but it's
friendly.
But it's great.
Maybe that's why it's worked. Because if you've only all known each other as a band for 5 months, maybe those tight moments actually bring you together quicker.
Maybe. I mean, I really want to get a van. Don't get me wrong.
It's a bit different when Nick's playing Limp Bizkit as loud as he can as well. The fun, it's fun. It's a good laugh. I think we all enjoy being together and.
I mean, how did you guys get together as a band? I mean, we spoke to I spoke to so many bands. I can't remember who exactly said it, but they actually had got their songs together as an individual, and then they went and found the people for the band, and then they moved forward with that set of songs. How did it work for you guys?
It wasn't quite like that, was it? I mean, Tom, you must have been like since you were like 16.
Yeah, I had like a batch of songs. Came to university thinking, I'll meet loads of people who are going to really want to play in bands. Didn't happen, like, the first 2.5 years. And then just I met Jim, our bass player. He was flying on the street, and we just stopped and had a chat. And then met Jim. Met Ash, the guitarist at Benicassim.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then
right, I'll rave up.
Yeah, well, exactly. And then met Nick. He was in another band. It's getting a bit spoiled out.
Yeah.
He was in another band, and we thought he was a good drummer. And
you stole him, basically.
Well, we didn't steal him. They split up.
They split up. It was convenient.
We made sure we got him.
We didn't instigate or anything, but it was convenient.
So where are you going now? I mean, what's happening for you, over the next kind of couple of months? Because as I say, you're still gigging. You're gigging lots by the sounds of it, and they all vary.
Yeah.
Any kind of, plans? Have you got anything kind of written in stone that you're going to kind of follow?
We're playing Secret Garden Party in Cambridgeshire, which I think will be really good.
Is that your first kind of festival?
Well, this is our first festival technically, but it's the first, thousands of people in the field festival, which which is it's great.
How does that feel? Because we've been speaking to people. Yeah. Oh yeah. I suppose. But just knowing that you've been booked, because we've been speaking to people that are. Today I was doing an interview with somebody that we literally stopped in the street, and he's in his bedroom still, and he hasn't found a band. I mean, and you've just been booked for your first couple of festivals. I mean, can you kind of put that into words for the people that are going to be watching this that are still in there, playing Nan and Grandad?
I think it's just like it just take a while to find the right people. But once you've found it, it's like if you've got good tunes, you can play festivals relatively easily. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
As in, like, people will book you if you've got good tunes, and it's like, and the great thing about like modern day, you can do it in your bedroom, can't you? I mean, kind of.
We're testament to that. In fact, the demos we did that were on MySpace that got people interested in the band were all recorded in bedrooms, as you said before. I mean, only recently, the last set of demos we did was the first time we've ever been into a studio. And like the results are far better. But there's a lot to be said for that DIY in your bedroom. Get on with it, and hope people. If you've got good songs, they'll be heard. Just as simple as that.
What is a good song? I mean, how do you, as a band, actually go? That is a good song. Now is the time that we put it out there, because it's almost like it doesn't belong to you when you give it to the public.
In our room, it's when we all start smiling at each other.
Really?
Like, yeah, this is good. We can tell, because there's such varied taste in the band that, if it clicks with all of us, we know it's good. And I think that's the only way to tell, isn't it? I mean, if you're into it, it's a good song.
That's good enough.
Yeah. If somebody's into it, then it's obviously a good song, because music's around you everywhere, isn't it? And if you cling on to something and think it's good, then it's good.
That's good enough for me. Now, folks, you're here, you're doing your thing. You got your first festivals booked in 2009. It's all happening. Any kind of words of wisdom, really, for those guys that actually the ones that are thinking, they're making their tunes in their bedroom and then worried that may not be good enough. Have you got any kind of advice?
I'd say, like, when you think, I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? Because if you're doing it in your bedroom, you go, this is amazing, and then you put it out, it could backfire a bit. But you can put it on MySpace and just see what happens. Do you know what I mean? And just have faith in it.
People you trust. Yeah. And that's the way we did. It was just like, if there's people we thought might be able to give us some feedback that wasn't necessarily positive or wasn't constructive, we just ask everybody that we thought we'd get a good opinion from, and just follow suit. And
there's endless places to play. You can just go and play acoustic nights and night nights and things, and just test the water, I guess. I mean, if you think you want to.
Every city there's great club nights. There are opportunities. People will put you on. If you want to play, you'll play.
It's all about just getting out there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've ever played with a band that sounds like us, have we? I mean, no.
Do you think that's the importance of having confidence in the fact that you are that little bit different and not sounding like everybody else?
I think so, yeah. I think you just got to believe in the song. Yeah. Sounds of it. Yeah.
No, because this is the type of stuff that other people that are watching it are going to be going, I think that, but I feel like an idiot saying it, and just hearing it by, being said by somebody else, somebody that is, you guys are somebody else's mentor, which you probably don't realise, but there is people looking up to you already. So hearing those kind of things, it's really going to kind of, get that person from the bedroom to the Phoenix Nights bar that you said you had such a great night at.
Brilliant. Yeah, just have faith. The key word is confidence, isn't it? Like, if you've got the bollocks, I'm allowed to say that. Yeah. If you've got the bollocks to go and play in front of people, you deserve credit. And if you've got faith in your songs, then that's all you need.
Brilliant. Well, I'm not going to swear and talk about these guys' confidence because I'm a lady. But where can we find you guys? I know it might be a weird question, but sometimes people's MySpaces have got no reference to their actually band name. What is your MySpace?
It's /Bicycle Thieves UK, not to be confused with the other ones.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Can we just confirm that you've never actually got involved in any of nicking of bicycles to support your musical...
Not to support the musical career, no.
But it quite clearly was an old pastime. Fellas, on that note, I think we should leave it there. Have a blast this evening. And these guys are the ones that everybody's been talking about here at Liverpool Sound City, so do check them out. And that is no word of a lie, folks. Everyone's been talking about you. So